Hello from Portland. This is the first day of what I'm calling Marriage Month, in which I talk about marriage during my videos for the month of June. And we're off to a good start because there was a meeting this morning at a neighborhood church, one of many meetings held throughout the state to start the Summer of Love campaign.
We have some great work to do out in the community, which is ultimately where we want to be as quickly as possible, is out there building support to win the freedom to marry here in Oregon.
I think because there was a news reporter there, Carter decided he wanted to take the camera and interview me.
I'm good at the camera.
Are you recording?
Yes.
So you need to ask me a question?
Are you gay?
Yes.
Good.
And so is my husband.
And this is what?
And we had Senator Jeff Merkley, who is our very, very fine senator and a huge supporter of gay rights and gay equality.
You are doing the very real work of changing our state and changing our nation, because it's state by state that we are reclaiming the vision of equality that we've somewhat veered from, that is in our Constitution, that is in the heart of human rights, and we have to make it real, and you all are going to make it real. So I want you all to give yourself an applause for being here today to start this process.
And then we heard from Linda Campbell, who's a retired lieutenant colonel in the Air Force. And I will admit, this kind of made me cry and made me hold my husband's hand and feel grateful to have him in my life. And I think she can tell her story better than I can, so I'm going to include it pretty much in full. It's a good reminder of why this is so important to so many people and why eventually we will prevail.
Thrilled to see all of you, and I'm already inspired, so thank you. And thank you all for being here. My name is Linda Campbell. I'm a retired Air Force veteran of 25 years. As a veteran, I believe in freedom. Freedom for everyone. And that includes the freedom for each one of us to marry the person we love. In December, I lost the love of my life, Nancy. Today I'm a widow. But I know that Nancy's spirit is smiling with us today. Nancy and I were together for over 17 years. We were actually domestically partnered twice. We tried but failed to marry 3 times. San Francisco, Portland, yes, it was disappointing. And Washington, D.C. She was too sick to make the trip, as it turned out. But we were able to marry in Canada. After 12 years, Nancy suffered with metastatic breast cancer and the side effects of frequent chemotherapy treatments. I recall during her last few months when she was on oxygen and only able to move between the couch and the bed. She said, Linda, some people would look at me and they'd say, you have no quality of life. She told me she might have thought the same thing when she were younger, but she said as circumstances change, perspective changes too. She said, my quality of life is looking at you. She said it's sharing our memories and living in this home that we created together. That's the kind of love that Nancy and I shared. We shared hopes, we shared dreams, we shared healthcare struggles. We worked together in sickness and in health. For 17 years, we tried very, very hard to grow old together until death did us part. We had the kind of marriage that people dream of. people, both people, gay people and straight people. We felt the joy of marriage, and we certainly had the love and commitment of marriage. But we yearned for our marriage to be respected through the laws of our land. In January, Nancy and I were honored in becoming the first gay or lesbian couple ever in our country's history to be approved to be buried together in one of our country's national cemeteries. Our state and our country surely are changing. And it's my hope and expectation that soon, because of what you're doing, that loving couples around the state will see their unions honored as well. Nancy would have been so proud and so happy to be standing here with us today on the cusp of Oregon's marriage equality. Thank you. Thank you all.
Thanks for watching. I'll see you tomorrow.